Hello and welcome all the students and the buddies. When we talk about idioms, uh, just like how and when a woman wears some ornaments, some piece of jewelry, she looks beautiful. In the same way, when you use idioms, idiomatic expressions, uh, which have been the product of the human intellect and understanding and experience, when you use these idiomatic expressions, they lend beauty to your expression, to your language, to your conversation. So today we are supposed to learn the etymology or the origin of different idioms, so that it is easy to memorize for you, and you don't have to wrestle with how to learn. And you can, if you learn and are able to memorize the etymology of these words, these idioms, it will enable you to perform better in the exams, especially second year English students. The first idiom that we are going to learn today is let the cat out of bag. In England, there was a tradition of, keeping as pets the pigs, and people were so much fond of having pigs that every other person had a pig at his home. This caused a shortage in supply in the market, so the prices went up, and as the process went on, people started to sell these pigs on cheaper rates in the sack, and on expensive rates after having a fair know-how about the product. Like बोरी के अंदर बेचते थे सस्ते वाले पिग्स, और बोरी के बाहर ओपनली महंगे वाले पिग्स, जिसमें आप देख सकते हैं कि पिग कैसा है, पिग की हेल्थ कैसी है, लुक कैसी है उसकी. But the condition was that if you have to buy the cheaper pig, you have to open the sack once you reach your home. And many a times the shopkeeper would put a cat instead of a pig inside the sack, and the customer would get cheat in this way. So when he reaches his home and opens the sack, he lets the cat out of the bag, which means the secret gets disclosed. When the shopping has been done, the shopkeeper has run away, the customer has reached his home, he opens up the sack and he discloses this secret that he has been cheated by the shopkeeper. This was the first idiom that we learned today, let the cat out of bag. The example in this regard can be Ali let the cat out of bag by disclosing the secret. In this way, you will be able to memorize and keep it and make it part of your memory. And whenever you relate the etymology or origin of any idiomatic expression, you are going to express your counterparts with whoever you are talking to. Similarly, there is another idiom that is called above board. Board is just like when you are playing cards and you are playing cards on a table, okay, and four people are sitting on chairs. If some person plays honestly, if a person plays those cards honestly, definitely and obviously he will keep his cards above the board, means in front of everyone. He has nothing to hide because he's not going to cheat. Whereas if a person hides those cards below the table, it means he's going to commit dishonesty. So above board means when you show your cards, when you don't hide, when you don't have anything to hide. Similarly, there is another idiom which is alpha and omega. Now, in Greek language, alpha is the first alphabet and omega is the last alphabet. In English, just like it's A to Z. So if you have mastered something, if you have got understanding of something from A to Z, from the start to the end, then you can say that I have got the alpha and omega of this topic. For example, if you are a singer, you know everything about singing, you can say that I know the alpha and omega of singing. In the same way, there is another idiomatic expression that is called all Greek to someone. Now, Greek language used to be considered one of the most difficult languages to learn. So difficult to understand, difficult to comprehend. So whenever somebody spoke and the other person could not understand it, the other person would say that whatever you have said is all Greek to me because it's tough to understand. Because the Greek language would be called a tough language to understand. Uh, our next idiom is black sheep. Now, usually sheep is of off-white color, okay, and or cream color. It is usually not of black color. When you have a herd of sheep, and there is a lot of sheep, together, and one of them is of black color, it is not going to be liked by the other sheep. So it becomes odd because majority of sheep is usually in off-white color or brown, brownish or cream color. So a person who is odd, who is differently dressed, who speaks differently or behaves differently, just like an odd sheep, that person is called black sheep. If you are not part of majority, if you stand out, if you look odd, look strange, look different, then people are going to call you a black sheep. So, as opposed to black sheep, there is an idiomatic expression, birds of a feather, which means that those birds which have got same colors, okay, same appearance, they are always found together. In the same manner, those people who think alike, who dress alike, or who have similar tastes, who have similar likes and dislikes, they usually stay together. So birds of feather flock together, which means that the people, like-minded people, are found together. They have similar interests, similar ideologies, therefore they are friends with each other. I hope this lesson would have enabled you to understand some of the idiomatic expressions successfully. I'll come back again some other time. Do not forget to subscribe our channel so that we continue to exchange our ideas. So please subscribe the channel, like the video, and also press the bell icon so that you continue to receive my latest videos.